Hola, I'm Kim.
And I'm Cindy Gaxiola.
Hola, and I'm Lechero.
Stop.
Wow, yo, I mean, come on.
Ahora sí, tell me un poquito más.
That's
It's our intro first.
Well, if I'm part of the show, I mean,
Welcome.
I gotta be in the intro too. Listen, ladies, gender equality. We not agree? Why do you guys have an intro and I don't have an intro? I want to be a part of the intro.
Ay, perdón. Can I continue with my intro?
I just say it. Oli.
Olis, chicos.
Pero you gotta say it right. It's
Like, that's how you say
hola.
it? Oh, hola.
No, it's a little bit sexier.
See, me and sexy.
A
don't
little,
go.
just a
Me and-
little. Try.
Me and sexy,
Just
we're
try.
not in the same sentence.
Try,
ever.
like ahí está tu
Empiézale,
chica.
por favor.
Hola.
Dale, go.
Hola.
Oh, he's
¿Cómo
ready.
te llamas? Yo me llamo Daniel. ¿Quieres ir por unos tacos?
We're gonna cover that. Espérame, no te
All
me
right,
adelantes, no te me adelantes.
I'm sorry. Oh, I cursed. I'm sorry. Nah, yo. Okay, can I ask a question first?
No, now you're on the other side, so
See,
you
this is
have
weird.
to.
All right.
You have to controlarte.
Okay. I
Contrólate.
butchered the intro, but it's okay. This is what's supposed to happen.
That's,
First question. I'm
That's
ready
what
for the first
happens.
question.
That's what happens in Tell Me Un Poquito Más.
Kim, Cindy, who gonna ask the first question?
well, let me. You haven't even. You just said lechero. Like you need. We had a whole beautiful, smooth
Listen.
intro for you.
Nobody cares what I do. Nobody cares where I work.
Yes.
They
If
do.
it's good content, it's good content. This is what we're gonna make. Right? Good content.
So lechero is a radio host. In case you guys didn't know, in case you guys couldn't tell, que es tan natural con el micrófono.
First of all, nobody even cares about the radio.
Todo un profesional.
If you say I'm a radio host, they're like, what? What's that?
Hey, I listen to the
You
radio.
know what I'm saying? Say I'm a curator.
I
or
listen
I work
to
for Apple
I
Music
listen to
or
the radio
Spotify.
to my way to work, on my way to work. Okay,
Nah,
so
I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know how, but I'm a radio host and I work for Real 92.3. I'm on the Cruz Show 2 to 7, 2 a 7, todos los días. Your chance at $15,000 starts at 3:45 every day.
yeah.
If you don't play 15 songs in a row without us playing a commercial, you gotta tap in 866-246-8923, and that's how you win the prize. No, but yeah, I do radio 4 years now. But before that, I mean, story.
Wait, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that a little bit, but before we gotta tell you that in every episode we have a Tell Me Un Poquito Más question, okay? Y cómo funciona eso, hacemos la pregunta y tú la contestas al final. Pero, como tú eres nuestro primer chico en este podcast, tuvimos que cambiar las cosas un poquito, ¿no, Cindy? So we're gonna give you, the Tell Me Un Poquito Más questions, it's a guy, it's gonna be a little spicy, it's gonna be a little different. This time, you don't get one question. You don't only get one. How many does he get, Cindy? 3. He gets
Tres
three
preguntas.
questions.
One
3.
question for each baby mama I have. It's amazing.
There you go.
That's
There you
amazing.
go.
There you go. So I'm going to give you only one question. You don't answer it. You're waiting until the end. Don't answer it.
Hold
We're going to
it,
give you
hold
guys...
it.
les
Hey,
vamos a
he's
dar-
holding his breath. Hurry.
Hey,
Go ask.
do you like it or how do you feel when a girl makes the first move?
At the end.
Don't. Espérame, en español le preguntamos que si si él le gusta cuando una chica
Se le lanza.
No la contestes.
Al
Esta
final.
pregunta al final.
All right.
Y vienen más, así que agárrate.
Sí, agárrate. Dale, Cindy.
Pero antes, cuéntanos. DJ Lechero. I mean, la
For
gente
those that
piensa...
don't know, I mean, he kind of said it already.
La gente piensa que él se llama Pablo Gordobar porque en su Instagram así tiene. On his Instagram, his name is Pablo Gordobar. But those of us that have the honor of knowing him personally, los que tenemos el honor de conocerlo en persona, personalmente, sabemos que te llamas Daniel Navarro. Sorry, a ver, full nombre.
All right, Daniel Javier Navarro Marmolejos. You can find me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You know you Mexican, we got
But
4 names.
I want to know.
But
where-
how can they find you on Tinder?
Until actually, you know what? I don't do dating apps.
He's like, I don't do Tinder, I do chispas.
No. And it's not an ad, you know what I'm saying? Listen, don't mention them if they ain't paying you. They gotta cut the check. You know what I'm saying? Nah, first of all, I don't think my selfie game does me justice, so I'm not really on them like that, but I'm more of an in-person kind of guy. Like, my personality really takes me to the next level. Not my selfies and shit. Plus, my bio.
But that's the way
FaceTime?
that's the way it should be. Así debería de ser.
I like it a la viejita, old school, you know, like.
I like that. I like
writing
that.
letters and shit.
Oh,
Circle
email,
yes,
toda la
circle
cosa.
no. You know what I'm
Qué
saying?
romántico.
None of this fucking swipe. Lazy. You got a circle, yes or no. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what you call effort.
So he just posted on Instagram not too long ago, puso de que on social media he be acting up, but he's a simp in real life. Y puso que es mandilón. Tell us about Lechero in love. ¿Cómo es Lechero en el amor?
Okay, well, to speak on that, I think soy desmadroso, right? You know, but when it comes to something serious, I'm serious, right? And I think your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whichever way, you know what I'm saying, like vice versa.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, no, yeah. You just got to be, you know, respectful at all times, and it's at the end of the day somebody else's feelings that you're playing with, or you know you are in control of or whatever, and you got to treat them nice. So yeah, I be saying some dumbass shit on Instagram,
on social media,
but that's because you know what I'm saying that's
en realidad es
no, but that's just to grow my social media accounts. You know, at the end of the day, like the more quote unquote followers, the more I could charge for somebody to tell me, hey, post something, I could charge them more, right? So for me, it's I create dumb shit content just to grow my social media, but deep down, I'm a fucking little simp. I'm a cracker kid. Es mi vida. I'm a simp.
Mandilón.
¿Quieres ahorita ahí? Ahorita llegó mi vida.
Yeah. Hey, homies, you know what? We're not going to be able to do guys' night.
No.
My lady want me back at home. Nah, but it's always important also to have guys' time and girls' time and all that's healthy. But yeah, I'm a mandilón. I can't lie.
That's cute.
I only said that because I knew you thought it'd be cute, but I'm a devil.
No te hagas. Es romántico. You're romántico.
Yeah, I remember. I used to bike to this girl Evelyn's house in high school every day just to see her for like 10 minutes.
You would bike?
I would bike it. Boom. Rode her one time. Man, I've been doing the most. I looking back, like in my relationships, I've been doing some dumb shit. I built the girl a vanity mirror one time.
That's in the past, though.
But I don't think that's dumb. I think
not
that's
at all. To society is dumb. You're an idiot, but if it feels right at the time, do it.
Yeah,
do it.
Listen to your heart.
Would you still ride a bike for a girl right now?
Yeah, for the right girl, of course.
How far are you willing to ride?
Well, it depends how far my body lets me. Let's be fucking honest. Shit. Fuck, right now, 2 miles the most. Shit, I could do Uber Eats as a biker. That's 2 miles.
But it's not about the quantity; it's about the quality. And what matters is that you're riding the bike for her, and that's what she should appreciate.
Effort.
Exactly.
I think women appreciate effort, men appreciate effort. There's nothing more attractive than effort. Just the simple fact that you tried, and you could tell that you tried. Sometimes that's all you really want.
That's true. That's true. So DJ Lechero.
Okay, Daniel Javier Navarro.
Lechero.
Daniel Javier
¿De
Navarro.
dónde nació Lechero?
Okay, so at first it was in elementary school. I used to play soccer with the kids all the time. We used to play soccer. And in soccer, when you do like all these little jukes or you don't pass the ball, they usually call you cremoso. For whatever reason, a kid thought like, oh, well, we'll just call him Lechero instead. So that was the first time, right? Then I go to middle school, and one of those kids was like, hey, didn't we used to call you Lechero back in elementary school? I was like, yeah. And at that point, I had gotten chubby, like, I was starting, so I had man boobs. And one of the little kids was like, oh, yeah, they do call him Lechero. It's probably because he got milk in his titties. Yeah, so in middle school, yeah, some shit like that's going to fly in middle school, so everybody
that sounds like so middle school.
Yeah,
but little did he know that would be your name and that you would be on radio and that he did you a favor.
I just always thought embrace anything and everything that comes your way and own it. And oddly enough, my dad, rest in peace, when he was alive, and once he asked me one time, he had heard that they call me Lechero. He's like, hey, mijo, no te agüita que te digan así. I was like, nah, why? Like, because I guess when he was growing up as a kid, he was actually a milkman, like legit. He was.
Wow.
But when they used to call him that, like Lechero, tú eres un hijo de Lechero, it was
offensive?
Yeah, to downplay him, like, that's all you are. You're just a milkman.
Yeah.
So he thought like I would take. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But
did you ever get offended by that?
Nah, hell nah. Shit. I went to high school in Mexico. I survived bullying in Mexico. Like, if you survive bullying in Mexico, you're good to go anyway.
You went to high school in Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
¿En qué parte?
Like all high school?
Nah, so I graduated high school when I was 16, right?
Uh-huh.
And then at the time, I just knew I wanted to be a famous DJ. I wanted to be on the radio. Mm-hmm. You could tell my homies from high school, I would always say, I'm going to be on the radio. I'm going to be a famous DJ. But I didn't know what the fuck else to do besides graphic design. I like graphic design. I wanted to go to FITM because Those were all the hot girls were at, according to MTV, right?
You wanted to go to FITM?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like,
Did you apply?
I mean, I did the little tour, you know what I'm saying? But I was 16 and then I realized how much money was going to be.
Era cuando estaba... It's fine, it's
And then I
fine.
realized how much money was going to be. It was like, yeah, if she
High
got
scholarships?
Yeah, hell no. I'm like, hell no, that's a hefty price tag. Imagine just paying that much to end up single.
Pero la girl que iba a salir
Iba a valer
de
la
ahí.
pena.
Hell nah, but yeah, so I go to Mexico. I tell my dad, like, hey, shit, like, I don't know. I don't want to just be at the house. Can I sign up? Can you sign me up for school? Like, can you pay for it? Show up at least. Come through. And then, so yeah, in Mexico, si no es escuela pública, es pagada, es privada. So, I mean, they just want the money. They don't really care. They pay attention and shit. Yeah. So, I told him, like, yo, this kid's already done with high school. Like, he just wants to be here to socialize, like, legit, just to make friends, because he doesn't want to be a loner at the house. And I also, at the time, Rebelde was out and popping.
Hey.
So I wanted to see if the girls were like the ones in Rebelde. You see how everything's always been about girls. What the
So were they like Rebelde?
Hell no.
You didn't have a Mia Colucci there?
Nah, they wasn't. I went to homecoming too over there. It was crazy. La bienvenida de la prepa, güey. It was cool.
That sounds fire, man. I wish I would have gone
But yeah, I
to
lived in
Mexico
Mexico for a bit and stuff. And I mean, I would always go every year.
Did you DJ in Mexico?
I DJ'd a few house parties, actually. They were very tech house.
Yeah.
Just for fun, like you just told your friends,
because I think when I was in high school, I made friends, and then I was like, hey, güey, pues yo soy DJ, güey, toco, qué
Yo
pedo,
te toco en tu
güey.
quinceañera, en tu party.
Que se haga algo,
en el
güey.
kickback.
Leche, pues vamos a hacer una fiesta, güey. Te rifas o qué pedo, pues a huevo, güey. So, yeah.
Vámonos.
Ay, tú muy ahí,
Yeah,
obediente.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I just wanted to have fun.
How did the radio life start?
Shit, that didn't start till 4 years ago. Almost 4 years. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
So you DJ'd, and then what? You started getting more gigs, or?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I was doing house parties. Like I was throwing my whole house parties. I was DJing quinceañeras.
Would you promote yourself on Instagram?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, back then it was an Instagram.
Oh, that's so true.
Back
Like
then, MySpace.
MySpace for sure. And shit, yeah, just house parties. I would do house parties, quinceañeras, weddings, divorce parties, anything, corporate
Divorce
gigs,
parties.
wherever, you know what I'm saying, wherever the money was at, I was down for it. And then yeah, I mean, the DJing really, like the whole radio thing didn't happen until 4 years ago. Just being at the right place, right time. But like looking back, it's a long story and shit. But looking back, it's like everything happens the way it's supposed to. And all the years that I had spent DJing and doing gigs, quinceañeras, weddings, learning how to design, graphics and edit videos, and having my own music blogs, posting, all that was my school. I didn't go to like a radio. Mm-hmm. Like that shit just...
Life taught you.
Yeah, when my moment came, I was prepared, and I didn't know that till, after years passed, you realize, oh shit, I did put in the groundwork. No, I didn't go to...
Right.
My journey wasn't traditional, and shit, yeah, I went to a broadcasting school and all that, but shit, I guess when it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Yeah. For real, I was just at a studio session. I met this guy. He thought I was great for radio. He calls me the next day, and he tells me, hey, there's an opening at, my old radio station job. They want to see if maybe, you can come and see if they fit in. And I fit in, and now it's 4 years later, and,
That was your first radio gig?
Ever. I didn't. But te digo, like, knowing the timing when to come in, all that, it was groundwork that I was doing from years, like being on the mic at quinceañeras, emceeing, all that, like that was my school, and then you just realize that later on.
Life was setting you up for that moment.
Yeah, I was always in motion towards that, but it wasn't. It was indirectly, because, I mean, you also live in a moment. You live in a moment, but you also, it's weird. You got to live in a moment, but also see your visions through, and if you got visions, you're looking at the future, right? It's kind of, it just depends on how you moving. But yeah, I was always in the moment, but I was always just like, nah, this ain't it for me. Like, I know for a fact, it's gonna happen. I'm very outrageous when it comes to that. I'll say shit out loud. Like, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna win a Latin Grammy, because I know it's gonna happen, and I believe it. And it could sound arrogant, and it could sound, but it's just if you really believe in something. Yeah.
You don't know the how. You don't got to worry about that. You know what you're doing will get you there.
Yeah.
You got to always put in the work too. And when you embark on a journey like your dreams, you gotta be willing to accept that how you start is not how you finish. With the people that you start with, it's not how you're gonna end.
Right.
And you gotta be able to be receptive of that and understand that that's what's gonna happen. And
Right.
And shit, you might end up by yourself at the top, but that was your vision, that was your dream, and there's always repercussions, and there's always something to pursuing and doing what you want to do, or in life, there's always consequences to anything. Whether it's a good action, there's still a consequence for that.
Yeah.
It's weird. Oh, help somebody out. But believe it or not, there's a consequence for helping somebody out. Someone else is gonna get mad because you didn't help them. Like what the? But
You're not gonna be able to
the consequences if you do something good are usually good.
Yeah.
Usually, no siempre, pero.
But I'm saying, but it's still, there's always a chain reaction.
Yeah,
Something's always going to happen from you doing whatever you do, but yeah. So yeah, no, the radio shit, it was crazy 4 years ago, right place, right time. But before that, I was just DJing and just trying to figure it out. I had music websites that I had a hip hop one and I had an EDM one. I would upload new music on both of them, DJs that I thought were going to be the next big thing, artists as well. So I was always trying to find a way to be involved. I didn't know if I was going to make it as a radio guy, as a, someone having a label, songwriter, or whatever, but I always knew I wanted to be in it. Like, that's what I'm going to do, for sure. I don't care. That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
Well, now we're here 4 years later. It's the shit, but I'm ready for other things, I'm ready to continue my dream of being a touring DJ. Like, I want to be playing at festivals. That's always, that's always still my dream.
And you're an artist. You
I
write
music,
you
write,
write.
yeah.
You can sing too. Come on,
really.
give it. Yes, you could.
Oh.
Yes. No.
Since we're talking about music, could we talk about your video that went viral? Almost 2 million views. Come on. Wait. Let me give him an intro. I'm sure you guys know the song. Uno, dos, tres, Well, my friend Genius over here, he creates a song.
Inspirado por tacos.
O sea, por tacos. Por favor, danos un preview.
So the uno, dos, tres, cuatro tacos. Don't forget the rice and beans on the plato. I like to eat, homie. Yo no estoy flaco. Yeah, chubby, pero I'm still guapo.
Yeah.
So the story behind that was, shout out to Jeff Garcia, the sports dude, the producer of the Cruz Show. So it's tricky because he always has this, he always wants me to do parodies when it comes to songs or hot songs and make them about food, right? And we get it. Fat dude. Food,
no, but okay,
right?
Here's the thing. You are really talented. Like, you
appreciate
are
it.
a talented songwriter. So
that is
honestly, say that.
So there's been times where he tells me, I'm like, you know what? I'll tell him no. Like, that's a hard pass. Like, the one thing about Jeff is like, yeah, he'll bring up the idea, but he don't force it on me.
Yeah, he leaves it in your.
And I'm comfortable telling you know what, Jeff, I don't think that shit gonna fly. But when he brought up that concept for Uno, I already knew the song was gonna be big before I even put out my parody or the parody before it was even a thought. I already had DM'd AMBJ, who's the artist of the song. I was like, yo, what's up? Let me jump on the Spanish remix. Because I knew the song was gonna be big.
Yeah.
It's just it's the shock value of it. You got a cumbia sample. He's an LA artist.
Spanglish.
Got the Spanglish. It's like, it's almost like a parody, but it depends on how you perceive it. But it's almost like a parody or like an honor for him to like even mention Spanish in his song, right?
Yeah.
Depends on how you want to say it, because some people are offended, right? But yeah, I already knew the song was gonna be big, and I hit him up, and that was a conversation I had with him. But no se hizo, and then Jeff was like, "Yo, let's imagine." He gave me the first part, the uno, dos, tres, cuatro tacos. That's what I was like. When he said that, I just knew, like, okay, there's something there for sure. There's something there. But I still didn't want to do it. But I knew there was something there. Yeah. So when I did it, I just did I just came up with the hook, and I had like 2 bars. Like, it was just, and initially it was supposed to be, yeah, I'm fat, pero I'm still guapo. But Lezlee, shout out DJ Lezlee, my work girlfriend, who's happily lesbian, so fellas, stop trying to shoot your shot. She tells me, you're not fat. I don't like when you call yourself fat. Say something, say chubby. So then that's why I changed it to chubby. So I was like, yeah, I'm chubby, but I'm still guapo, right? So we started playing it, right? We were just playing it because it's just for the show. It's an exclusive of the show, right?
Yeah.
On Taco Tuesdays, we were playing it, and it was just the hook. And then the idea of like, yo, let's just should perform this at Real Street Festival, right? Which was our festival that we had with Red 92.3 last year in August. And I was like, well, I'm down, but I'm like, I don't really got a full song. Like, you just have a hook. It's just really the hook and 2 bars. So the week of the festival, I literally went to the studio. Shout out to homie Jay Cruz with an E in Burbank. Yeah, I was doing it live and I was playing the song. He's like, bro, come through to the studio and we record it. He didn't charge me, nothing. We just went to the studio, we cut it, and I wrote the whole verse, a new verse.
At the studio?
At that studio, yeah. And then he mixed and mastered it for me, and I had a final version like 2 days before the actual festival, right? So we had an extended long version.
Wow. How'd you feel listening back? Because that extended long version is really good.
Well, I mean, I know, like, whenever, like, one thing about me is, like, if I'm going to do something, I want it to be good. Like, I don't want to be involved in any mediocre shit, half that shit. Like, so I'm like, if I'm going to put my name on something, and even though it's a parody, shit, I'm going to make it try and sound as hard as possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with some punchline, like, I grind hard, more cajete, like, what the it's a punchline, homie. Like,
something 20 chorizo, what do you say? Like, chorizo.
Yo, but, so yeah, so I'm set to perform, right? Y no se hace for whatever. There was like during Miguel's performance, somebody had passed out at the festival, so they had to delay the times and whatever. So no se hizo. I didn't get to perform. I felt like the audience didn't have any kind of closure on that bit. So I'm like, well, what do I got to do for these people to be happy? So then I was like, shit, I should just make a legit music video, and that's my performance. Like, because some people really wanted to see me perform the damn song. I did the music video. Shout out to homie Hector Toro, who directed that. And we go way back. We go years back. Before anything else, there was this documentary that I wanted to do. It was gonna be called No More Milk, and that was just kind of like I wanted to start losing weight at that point in my life again. I was a chubby kid that got skinny, and then I gained a lot of weight back, and even more now. But at that point, it was gonna be called No More Milk, and Hector was he was the dude filming it, and we just go way back. And then for him to like film the video and just go viral with him and shit. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, we grew up together.
So fire.
Yeah, that shit's, 20 million some views. Like, on YouTube, it's going to 2.
Yo,
on TikTok, it got like a few.
If you guys have not seen that, that everything.
But you have to watch the music video. He gets fed tacos.
Yeah.
Chicas. The girls are feeding him
tacos.
It's Marissa's feeding him tacos.
No, I just want to give, I'm saying.
For sure.
Give people their praise because there's a lot of people behind the scenes.
Now people can watch the video and say, yo, that's Marissa.
Yeah, shout out Marissa. Marissa was an intern for us, too, at the radio station.
Fire.
She was always cool. Like, she does social media and stuff. She's amazing. But anyways, yeah, like that was the video when
it had a beautiful message. Tacos bring the world together.
Yeah, so at
there
the end,
you go.
So that was kind of like a jab at the whole ice.
Yeah, I remember. No more yellow.
Yeah, no more yellow. So a lot of people didn't catch that message, but I'm glad you did because I was just like, yeah, I know this is funny, and some people can perceive it as me making fun of our culture, and some people did get offended, but shit, for the 2.5 minutes that I have your attention, I also want to bring awareness to something that's serious.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm having fun, and that's the goal. For me, it's whatever I do, have fun, enjoy it, and shit, the money gonna come if that's what you want from it.
Yeah.
Because you could want just happiness from it, you can want financial gain from it, whatever. But just do it, have fun, and that's what I did. But I also was like, yo, you have a platform, right? So use it. And I hate the word platform because it's like, God damn, really?
Technically, you do though. It is.
It's because it's like, damn, it's just that more people that you gotta let down. It's like, before I just had my mom and my sister to let down. Now I got 40.
You have all your people.
Now I got 41,000 people that could potentially be disappointed in me.
But si te portas bien, it's 41,000 people that will be happy.
But again, though, even if you act good, someone's still
not you're not gonna please everyone.
1,000%.
Sure.
So that's one thing also that, like, shit, you just gotta, in life in general, you just gotta know, like, not everybody gonna be happy with you. That's okay.
It's true.
Have conversations with yourself every day about, like, the actions that you're gonna make, so you could be at peace before you execute them. Because if you're not gonna be at peace before you execute a decision, it's just gonna haunt you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna eat you up. So yeah, like, how I move is just kind of like someone's gonna get offended. I know. Someone's gonna be happy. Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's just like, as long as I know I'm good and I did it with good intent, whatever.
Right.
That's all.
I enjoyed the video and I got the message. So you did a good job.
Gracias.
Tú un artista, DJ Lechero.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do, man. a lot of things I want to do, but todo su tiempo.
I feel like you're very passionate. You have and I know that anything you put in your heart, you're going to achieve it because one, you're passionate. How I say, you have such a love for music and Exhibit A, Cuatro Tacos, and I'm sure that's like the beginning de lo mucho más que te viene.
And you're willing to work.
1,000%, you have to. You
have to.
Yeah.
And you
no es nada más tener las ganas. You got to do it.
Yeah, no, shit. You got to be willing to work. Again, willing to accept that how you start is not how you finish. Willing to accept that you're going to have your ups and downs. And,
it's life.
And it's life, exactly.
But it's all about how bad do you want it.
Shit, I want
and
it bad.
we want it bad, so.
Not like pause. Yeah, my dreams is what keep me going and my family.
No, that's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for opening your heart to us.
Yeah,
We're on.
It's sad 4 hours
wait,
over here. I talk like this on the gram. I don't express my...
Okay, hold on.
That's what happens in Tell Me Un Poquito Más.
This is the real Lechero. We got him exclusive.
Nobody
right
knows the real Lechero. Stop lying
now
to the people.
You guys know the real Lechero.
In Tell Me Un Poquito Más, the real Lechero.
No, for sure. I mean, shit, I think just being in front of dope individuals that are real as well allows you to be that, you know? And not saying that I'm not real anytime, but it's like the energy you give out usually is what's going to be reciprocated. So, shit, I feel comfortable with you guys. You guys are my friends.
Hey,
you know
thank you.
You just are not IG models that follow on the ground. Y'all my friends.
Well, since he says we're friends, can we already go to the Tell Me Un Poquito Más question?
Go ahead, yeah.
I'm dying to know your answers for this.
Dale.
Con la primera.
Dun, 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 dun.
Re-say the question. Dilo otra vez. La Tell Me Un Poquito Más question.
No, I remember it. But do you want to say it for the sake of the show?
Yeah.
Or you can repeat. I mean, it's up to you.
Can a woman and a man be friends?
No, that
wasn't the question.
Era la otra. How do you feel?
Okay, so hold on. The Tell Me Un Poquito Más question is, how do you feel when the girl makes the first move? ¿Cómo te sientes cuando la chica se...
Homie, you feel player? Like, yeah, I got it. That's mine. Shit. So she love the swag. She love the drip. Something about me got
So you like it.
Yeah, I think it's flattering. The fact, even if she goes off and tells you, hey, I think you're very smart. Or, hey, I think you're
guapo.
Genuine. Or whatever. It's shit, if that's her shooting shot, it's shit, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Never happens to me. Never did. And you're watching. Thank you.
Now's your chance. Right to him.
Listen, man. Yeah, it's flattering. And I think, I mean, usually the way it's planned out or it's been glued on this by society is the man always got to make the first move. And I'm sure that's what you guys like. But shit, if you genuinely like somebody and you feel like
do it,
make the done. You got to jump.
That's true.
It's nothing wrong. What they gonna say?
Se me lanzó ella primero. O sea, no.
Shit, let it be known. I think that's important. You got to learn how to communicate. Like, yo, shit, I like you. I think you're dope as Normalize that. Yeah. It's okay.
I gotta take notes.
Last question. Do you think a girl and a guy can be just friends? ¿Puede un chico y una chica ser solamente amigos?
Yeah, they can be cool, but the guy's always gonna be down for sure. Like, yeah, listen, you hear me up.
Do you think like you're bound to catch feelings for the girl?
No. Now you don't gotta catch feelings, but again, the dude's always gonna be down.
No, but not even down. Like if you're spending a lot of time.
Like I'm not listening. If we're cool, like I'm not gonna pursue her. Like I'm not dumb enough to like.
But if she opens that door. But if
at one point she comes to me and opens up like, hey, you know what? Are you done hanging out, whatever? Maybe it's that, but it starts as that. But the dude's always gonna be down. Always.
Yeah.
Always. Now, do you think you can be friends with an ex?
Ooh. Well, we asked the.
He turned the table down.
Bonus around.
Okay, bonus.
No.
Look.
It's okay.
And Tell Me Un Poquito Más, you don't ask the questions. We ask the questions.
We ask the questions
Sexist.
around here.
All right, next question.
Last one. Biggest turn on.
Se está poniendo nervioso.
Biggest turn on and biggest turn off on a girl.
Biggest turn on for sure. Go-getter, hard worker, independent. She don't wait for nobody. Shit, for sure. That I was raised by my mom, so that's what she was. So that shit is just like that's for sure something I look for in a woman. Like no matter what the is gonna happen at the end of the day, she gonna find a way.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at that person long term, like partner, kids, whatever, you're gonna want that, right? It's like that's what I want my son or my daughter to be blessed with. The moment I'm not here or for whatever reason, right? But yeah, definitely ambition, What else? On some superficial shit, like if she could dress well, fly, yeah, for sure. Nice smile.
What about turn off?
Turn off. If they curse like sailors, even though I curse
Así
like
como
a sailor.
tú?
Yeah. Nah, I can't. That shit can't even be a turn off, right? I'm being a hypocrite. Nah,
Hey,
baby,
it
you
could.
cool. We cuss at each other. It's love. Let me see.
No, pero maybe she wants to
No.
polish you up a little.
Nah, damn. See, I don't know. Is that a bad thing if you want to polish somebody up, or should you be willing to accept someone for who they are?
I think you should be willing to accept someone for
Right?
who they are, but you guys should both be willing to grow together.
For sure. I think, yeah. But shit, hold on. Turn off.
¿Qué dices tú? Chale, man.
Okay, listen. I don't got a foot fetish, but if your toe get weak, that shit gonna turn me off. Like, if your toes are nice, it's not gonna turn me on. So
That's a turn off, like big turn off?
shit. Like if the feet ain't right.
Really?
Yeah, that shit-
More feet more than like nails?
Yeah, for sure. Like if
If your nails aren't done whatever.
I don't mind, but if your toes a little up like that, that shit. Sasuke.
That's a turn off.
Oh, some spicy round, man. I love it. I want to have more of these.
Give me another question. Off the
Me
cuff.
gustó.
Can you be friends with an ex?
I'm friends with all my exes.
All of them?
Yeah.
What do you think it takes?
Maturity. Knowing that shit was what it was and that's it. Like, okay, that's it. Yo no las busco, but shit, if they ever need a friend and that's what it was, like, before.
But it's never happened to you?
Just ending something in a healthy way. That's
All my relationships have ended in a healthy way. Like, and that's shit. That's the best, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if that's luggage at the end of the day, you got to carry around in your conscience and in your head and that shit. Remember, you got to get rid of the luggage if you really want to fly. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, he said you gotta get rid of the luggage if you really want to fly.
Useless luggage, because you need luggage to,
Yeah,
to
the
be on your-
useless.
Got him in the spicy round. Tell me un poquito más. No, but really, we appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, sharing your opening up to us. And yeah.
Thank you for
No, thank you guys for having me, for the snacks. That was kind of like a very special thing.
We got
granola bars and Cheez-Its and cookies and
Chewy
water.
bars.
Chewies.
You already
bars,
know.
Speaking of snacks, I actually went grocery shopping for the first time. Not for the first time, but like since I've got my new place. Like, I just went shopping and I bought all the shit that I wanted as a kid. All the cereals, all the juices,
Fruit
all the
Loops,
chips.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Even though I should be on a diet because I said I was going to be on a diet, so now I'm lying on the gram.
2021.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm on my healthy journey now, for sure. My sister lost 100 pounds recently, so that's definitely motivated me.
Yes.
But back to the snacks, like, man, it was just a moment of reflection. Like, when I got home and I packed up all my pantry and I filled up my fridge, I'm like, damn, I'm truly blessed right now. Like, to be able to buy the snacks I wanted as a kid and have a full fridge and just live on my own, like, what the It was definitely like this moment. Because it's like, it was years in the making.
It says hashtag proud.
I was very proud of myself, and I was just like, wow, what the fuck? Like, we don't have to get Shasta no more, G. You know what I'm saying? I got the real Coke. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get them knockoff cereals. No this. That's just how I grew up. But got the real things. No Wick, homie. Although Wick, man, shit, I wouldn't have been who I am thanks to Wick. Shout out Section 8. Shout out to Wick. What else? Shout out my moms.
We're proud
I
of
tell
you.
my mom, like, Mom, you got me this fat, making $20,000 a year. Imagine if you made 40. I'd be in a wheelchair. I'd be in my 600-pound life, and you know what I'm saying? The lead act, like, but yeah, my mom definitely figured it out and held her on. But yeah, shout out to snacks. You know
Shout out to snacks. No, but thank you once again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe on all the podcast platforms, on YouTube. Tell me un poquito más. And until next time, thank you once again.
I think this is gonna be the first episode where you got to put the explicit on the side.
Oh, major
We're gonna
explicit.
Beep, 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 beep,
Oh, y'all gonna bleep them out? Nah, don't bleep my shit
Beep,
out.
beep, beep. Oh, you already know. We got little 17-year-old watching.
The whole podcast gonna sound like El
Beep,
Baile
beep,
del
beep,
Viper.
beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep.
the whole podcast gonna sound like.
Como, it's gonna sound like a remix.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro.
Beep, beep, beep.
Shit. I mean, crap.
Chicas,
My
you
bad.
already know. If there's beats, you already know why the beats are there.
No, but thank you so much. It's been an honor to have you, and thank you.
Yeah.
To have me, that was kind of like OD, bro.
That was
Nah, it was honor.
It was an honor. It was an honor. Accept it. It was an honor.
Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.
But till next time, guys. Bye.